The president on social media today touting the S&P 500 hitting 7,000 points for the first time ever, as he's promising a brighter future for America's kids with his new Trump savings accounts.
Parents, employers, churches, states, and loved ones will also be able to add up to $5,000 in additional money for those accounts. And with every modest contribution, Trump accounts should reach at least $50,000 in value by the time the child turns 18, and could be very substantially more than that.
The renewed affordability push from the administration comes as tax time is kicking off with a new strategy to get $100 billion in cash to Americans to sway midterm favor. It's a message that comes as many Americans are saying they are being priced out of middle-class life. NewsNation's Hannah Brandt kicks off our coverage. So, Hannah, what else did we hear from the president?
Well, Nichole, today he is all about talking about these new Trump accounts. He held this big event today, which was focused on getting the word out about these because they're brand new. They're these investment accounts that the Trump administration has created to essentially give newborn Americans what they say will be a head start on building wealth. And President Trump just minutes ago was on stage touting this as a historic moment for families. Take a listen to what he said.
Under this administration, we're going to leave every child with real assets and a shot at financial freedom. We'll ensure that Americans don't just end their lives with a nest egg, but instead all Americans will begin their lives with a beautiful nest egg. There's never been anything quite like this.
President Trump was the headliner at this event, but it also features members of his team. It's going on all day, and they're all there to help promote these accounts. So also there, alongside the president, are Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, who's pregnant with her second child. She says she'll be investing in these Trump accounts, and wife of our health secretary, actress Cheryl Hines. Plus, you've got some business leaders as well. Dell founder Michael Dell is there, and superstar rapper Nicki Minaj is there. Both of those figures are personally contributing their own money to help seed these accounts. So let's talk about how these Trump accounts work. Any child born between 2025 and 2028 is eligible. When parents sign them up, the U.S. government is going to put $1,000 into a tax advantage investment account. And from there, it works like a traditional IRA. So the account is in the child's name, but the parents or guardians of that child are basically in charge of it until the child turns 18. Parents can contribute up to $5,000 per year. And as part of that $5,000 max, employers can contribute up to $2,500 per year. At today's event, President Trump talked about some employers and companies who've already committed investments, places like Bank of America. And take a look at how much these accounts could potentially make. Now, these are based on the White House projections. They say they're basing it on average stock market returns. And so they're estimating that if a family just lets that initial $1,000 investment sit there, the account will grow to $5,800 by the time a child is 18. If families do make that $5,000 maximum contribution each year, they say this account could grow to more than $303,000 by age 18. This is money that could make a real difference for these children. The White House says that's the whole point here. The accounts do go live this summer. That starts in July. And today's event also coincides with the start of tax filing season, right? So remember to get your tax returns in. And the Trump administration says that's going to be to Americans' benefit, too. They argue the tax reforms in their so-called big, beautiful bill will help average Americans see a bigger return. But I would note independent watchdogs do warn there could be some processing delays because of the cuts that the administration made to the IRS workforce, Nichole.
Yeah, some big cuts to the IRS. All right, Hannah, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.